Out in the west of Scotland, there's a railway running through the tall trees and mountains. Opened in 1859, it was once run by the Caledonian Railway, then the London, Midland and Scottish Railway, and now British Railways. The year is 1948, half a year after the nationalisation, and some engines still bearing the crests and lettering of their past lines still run on this line. This line is the one running from Dumfries in the north to Castle Douglas in the south, then branching off into Kirkcudbright. Its name? Well, some people know it simply as the Castle Douglas and Dumfries Railway, but to most people, it is known as the Port Road. Our story begins at Dumfries, at the sheds.
So, after 6 months, what's your opinion on BR?
Fine, I guess. Maintenance has been lowered a bit, but I'm still kicking, innit?
What you talking about over there?
British Railways.
Right. Yeah, I'm fine with them. Sometimes they can be a little bit uncomfy, but most of the time they're fine. Anyway, I've got to do my shunting duties.
Alright then.
Trains are getting bigger though, I have to say.
Yeah, you'd be right about that, mate.
How did 7161 finish shunting that van so quickly?
What, mate?
Never mind.
Alright. 4783, aren't you meant to pull a passenger train today?
Crap, you're right. We better get to that then. See you later, everybody.
See you later, mate.
Bye, mate.
.4783 had made it to Dumfries platform, and the foreman, Mr. Wallace James, was waiting for her.
Chop chop, 4783. You're a bit behind time.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to pull out.
We'll get right on it, Mr. James.
Alright then, we'll get on with it.
4783 had arrived at Castle Douglas by the afternoon, but something was off.
Why haven't we run around to the back of a train?
5705 Seahorse, which was hauling the other passenger train to Kirkcudbright, cracked a cylinder. We've got her on the train for him.
A cracked cylinder? God above, the LMS was so much better than this.
Ugh, alright. Can that Jubilee's crew ever do anything right?
So with an annoyed crew and engine, they set off again, forgetting to grease the tender axle bearings.
Or when you're tumbling out of your bed, you don't know if you're dead or alive, and you make your way through the wakening day till you're climbing aboard a Black 5. Well, you're leaving the station behind, and you're shoveling mile after mile, and the kids all wave at the master and slave, and the passengers riding in style.
A few miles down the road, 4783's firemen smelled smoke coming from the tender.
You smell that?
Crikey! We've got a hot box!
Bloody hell!
And 4783's drivers slammed on the brakes to stop any further damage from happening.
Well, that's just great.
Jesus, it's a bloody bad one too.
We're gonna be here for hours.
They worked on through the afternoon until 3 p.m. when they had finally extinguished it.
Can we go yet?
Yup.
Finally!
And with a heave and a groan, 4783 began moving again, and they continued their journey to Kirkcudbright.
Well, you're up and you're groping for coal, for the fire has blinded your eye. Fill the boiler's need and the fire hole's greed as you blacken the sun and the sky. She goes hammering over the hill, and you're bloody near roasted alive. Like a hound of steel riding runaway wheels, there's a devil astride a Black 5.
They slowly made it all the way to Kirkcudbright, and by the time they had got there, it was 4 p.m. 4783 uncoupled from her train and went to see the poor old Jubilee parked at the end of the station.
Well, that was an eventful run.
Top of the evening, 4783. Imagine you took over my work.
Yeah, and it was not easy.
Yeah, I heard you ran into a wee little hotbox in it.
Yes, but I'm here now. How are you doing?
My cylinder'll be fixed by the day after tomorrow, they say.
Well, get well soon, mate.
Oh, thanks a ton, lass.
I think we all deserve a nice wee little cup of tea and a sandwich after that one.
And I do think the pub would be a better idea.
Oh, now that's true, lad. Let's go.
The tired Black Five's crew let her rest in the shed at Kirkcudbright and went off to the pub. She had a grand mess of an afternoon, and so she stayed at Kirkcudbright till the next morning, where she returned back home to Dumfries. I guess you could say that it was a royal cock-up of an afternoon.
Yeah, I heard you ran into a wee little hop.
Yup,
No, that sounded like
yup.
that didn't sound Scottish.